Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into how to add the boho pieces into the knotless braids. So we're gonna add the piece of curly hair in just as you would the pieces of the braiding hair that you feed into the knotless braids. You add that curly hair in and braid it into the braid just as you would do the regular pieces of braiding hair. So right here, you're gonna stop and pull that piece of curly hair up and out of the way and braid tight. You're gonna get your clip and clip that piece out of the way so that it won't fall down and get in the way. And that's what I'm doing here, clipping it. So we're gonna take some braiding gel and put it on that little piece. It's about to come back in view, yeah. And tuck that under the braiding hair. And you just braid normally. Keep it real tight, grip it tight, and braid it as you normally would. I'm gonna show y'all some more examples. So here we go. And I'm gonna go from row to row. I'm gonna do one braid on each row, I think, to try to show y'all exactly how to get that curly hair into your knotless for the bohemian look. Because I see a lot of people crocheting the curly hair in, and I've also heard that, you know, those little pieces fall out. So I wanted to show y'all how to actually get that curly hair in so that it will not fall out. So we're about to get ready to add a piece in right here. So you're going to take your curly hair. You're going to add it in there, feed it. Basically, it's called feeding. Feeding the curly hair in just as you would your pieces of hair that you braid with. Just feed that in there. You know, try to get that under, that little piece under the braiding hair. And braid as you normally would. See here, it just look normal. But you're going to take the curly hair, pull it up, and get it out of the way. I'm just kind of wrapping it around my clip that I have up there. Add your braiding gel to that little piece, tuck it under the braiding hair, and braid normally. And there you go. With this particular style, which is a medium boho, once I get to that first middle row, I start adding two pieces to the braid. So this is the second piece that we're adding in. Same thing here. Braid it in, pull it up, and then clip it up out of your way. I usually kind of just leave it hanging a little bit till I braid a little bit, and then I clip it out of the way so that I can make sure that it's really in there good and tight. Taking my braiding gel, braiding as usual. So here, this is the end of your braid, where you're going to finish this braid off with the curly hair at the end. So with here, it's a little different. You're going to braid it in like you would in the other ones I showed you, but you're going to keep braiding. Braid until that piece, the curly hair, is in the middle. You're going to add a dot, just a small dot. It don't take a lot. Just a small dot of nail glue to that right there, to the end, and then you're gonna split that braiding hair right there. Get that out the way and wrap. And that's just giving it a nice, neat look. Right here, I'm so used to moving so fast, y'all. So when I'm moving slow, I start messing up. But you get the idea. Wrap it around twice. Wrap it around twice. And add you a little dot of nail glue to secure that. And so that kind of looks a mess right there. But at the end, you're going to take your scissors and clip all that off. You're going to clip all that little braiding hair right there. You're going to clip all of that braiding hair, and all should be left is your curly piece at the end. So now here we are on the first. We're still on that first row. I think I showed 2 on that row. So here we go. Just braiding as normal, feeding that hair in. And you see me trying to tuck. Her hair is kind of short, so you know you have to braid a little bit more tight when your client's hair is a little shorter. So here you go. Add in that curly piece as you would any other braiding piece. Braid tightly as you normally would. And once you get on that side, you pull that hair to the middle of your braid and get it out of your way. Clip it up out of the way and braid tightly. You see me moving it, making sure it's in the middle of my braid. Adding my braiding gel to that little piece, tucking it under the braiding hair and braiding tightly. Grip, grip, braid it tight. Now we on the second row in the middle. We doing the same exact thing. I just wanted to keep doing it over and over so that y'all won't have to rewind or nothing, so that you'll get the idea of how to do this throughout the video. You'll leave this video knowing how to do boho braids. Right here, we're finna add the piece in. Braid it in. Pull it out of the way. Clip it up. Get it out your way. Braid. Braid, braid, normally. Just put my braiding gel right there. And there we go. It's in there. So here, I just wanted to show y'all we on that third row in the middle before we get to the top. And once I'm on that row, I start adding 3 pieces. These are medium boho knotless, and it's a technique that I do. I'll do a video later on how to do each specific size and style with the boho. But with this particular style, medium boho, once I get to that third row in the middle, I add 3 pieces of curly hair. So I already add 1. There go my second one. I'm gonna get that out the way. Braid down, and we're gonna get ready to add the third one. And I try to keep about the same amount of space in between each curly piece. Probably just OCD, I don't know, but I just like how it looks. take those clips out, and that's the look that it gives. So here we are on one of the rows at the top. We're getting close to the end, and I just wanted to show y'all how I start adding the curly pieces a little closer to the root at this point. So I'm gonna braid down just a little bit. And here I'm gonna go ahead and add in my curly piece. And as before, we're gonna braid that in just like we did with the other pieces of hair. Here I am trying to tuck her natural hair into the braiding hair, while also braiding that curly hair in too. And I'm gonna pull my curly hair up out of place, get it right in the middle of the braid. That's me just kind of tightening it up a little bit, making sure it's in there. And here I am just adding my pieces to cover up her natural hair. And by the way, this is my favorite style to do. It's a little bit more complicated than regular knotless braids, but once you get it, you got it. So here is our finished look. This is the dry look before adding any water and products. This is the wet look after the water and products. It's so pretty, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.